today's live. I am so excited for today's live because this is something that has changed my life. Understanding feminine energy and experimenting with it and just allowing mine to come out to play has been life-changing in my relationships, in my business, which if you haven't heard of before is Elsa Jewelry, which is in the description box below. It has helped me start my business, to improve my relationships, to improve my connections, to improve my relationship with myself and who I get to be and how I get to show up. So today's topic, I haven't even mentioned it before, is bring your feminine energy out to play. How to start feeling safe in your body, how to open up your heart to be able to make deep and intimate connections with the people around you. How can you allow yourself to start doing that if you don't feel safe in your body? I have my notes right here, and I'm just going to do something real quick before we get started. Okay, perfect. I'm trying to open the chat because I feel like I usually view it on my phone, but I think it's just easier to have it right here on my laptop. So I'm gonna have that open to answer any questions that you guys have. And yeah, we'll get right into it. Okay, so the first one I have, of course, is healing out of survival mode. Healing out of survival mode has helped me just open up my heart, feel my emotions. And if you haven't watched my video on this, I think I posted it a few videos ago, where healing out of survival mode, I have different tools in the video to help you, but I'm going to go over a few things on why healing survival mode is really, really essential to help you bring out your feminine energy and to feel safe in your body. So with healing out of survival mode, if you feel that you're in survival mode, like you're always on the go, you're moving quickly, you don't feel satisfied or fulfilled, you don't feel safe in your body, you don't feel safe to express yourself, then you are most likely in survival mode. And survival mode happens when we have trapped emotions, when we feel like we can't necessarily oh my god, I lost my train of thought. That's so funny. Okay, so I'm gonna look at my notes here because I just lost my train of thought. But so with survival mode, a lot of the time when you're in it and you're moving quickly, you're giving your body the signal that you are not safe. Because the brain listens to what the movements that you're making in your body, and it's telling your brain what kind of environment you're in. So if you're constantly moving quickly, you're eating quickly, you're cooking quickly, you're walking quickly, you're breathing very shallowly, I don't know if that's a word, but you're breathing in a shallow way, you're just not in a space where you feel relaxed and calm, your brain takes that as, oh, there's something to worry about here. Like, we need to stop all vital functions in the body. We need to be in fight or flight, and we need to be taking care of whatever is alarming to the body right now. We are not in a safe situation right now, because your body a lot of the time when you have stuck emotions that you haven't processed, it's not going to feel safe, and it's going to think that the situation that you were in, let's say it was physical or sexual abuse or any kind of thing that you haven't processed in your body, it's going to think that you are still in that place now. It's going to think that you are still in that situation because you haven't fully processed it, and so your body's been living off of being in that space since then. And if you're constantly in a place where you're in survival and you're constantly on the go and you're moving quickly and you're sending the signals to your brain, I'm not safe, I am moving quickly because there's something to escape, I'm not safe in this environment, I'm not safe in my body, then you are affecting your well-being, your health. You're affecting, feminine energy thrives off feeling safe. Feminine energy thrives off feeling relaxed. And so if you don't feel safe and you don't feel relaxed in your body, your feminine energy is not going to feel safe to come out to play. It's not. Your masculine energy is going to be in control, trying to protect you from that situation from a long time ago. You're not going to feel safe to come out and be in the present moment right now, and you're not going to feel safe to even be in your body. So that is the first point that I have here. And if you want to learn more ways on how to heal out of survival mode, I have a video that I think was 2 videos ago, if you look through my videos in my lives. And then the next thing that I have is, which I think that is related to healing out of survival mode, is coming back into your body. So coming back into your body, allowing yourself to feel all the emotions that you don't necessarily, maybe you haven't allowed yourself to process in the past, or processing them as they're coming up. Something that I struggled with is being in my body and processing everything that was happening. And I don't know if this is because I'm sensitive or because I was feeling my emotions deeply. I don't know, but as you feel your emotions in the beginning, when you have not felt them, when you have been neglecting them and ignoring them for a long time, when you start to feel all of your emotions in your body, not in your head, not intellectualizing things, not trying to kind of like analyze why you feel the way you do, when you actually just start to feel them in your body, it can sometimes feel overwhelming. It can feel overwhelming, and that's probably why you weren't in your body feeling them in the first place, because it just felt like it was too much to sit with. And so it's easier to go in the head and intellectualize about what is going on and make up ideas rather than just sitting there and feeling it. And emotions don't really last that long in the body. You really just need to sit with it for a few minutes, and then it's gone. It's processed. But when we're kids, I don't think we really know how to process emotions. We're not taught that. And we internalize a lot of things that happen in our lives. And so when we internalize everything and take it as our fault, and we don't know how to process it, we don't know how to sit with it because it's uncomfortable, then it gets stuck in our body. So the way to start healing this is to sit with your body. Sit, like for me, something that has really helped me, I don't know if this works for everybody, maybe start with finding a place in your body that feels safe. What is a place in your body that just feels okay, or maybe even neutral? What is a safe space in your body that you don't feel pain, you don't feel like there's like maybe trauma there, like maybe a lot of people have trauma in their womb space, in their pelvis. So like, what is a safe space in your body where you just feel you can tap into and just breathe into and know that you are safe and taken care of? What is that for you? Find the space in your body where you feel safe and just breathe into that, and allow whatever is coming up to just come up. Allow it to just be processed. Allow yourself to cry. Allow yourself to laugh. Allow yourself to do whatever your body needs to do. Shake your body out. There are so many ways to process your emotions. And I also have that in the Heal Out of Survival Mode video as well. But I just want you to know that there are a lot of resources, but intellectualizing your emotions is not going to help you process them. I did this for a long time, so I'm speaking from experience. I'm still learning to do this now. I'm learning how to sit with uncomfortable emotions and painful emotions, but it really just allows me to feel what's on the other side even more. If I'm not able to sit here and process my painful emotions, I will not be able to feel as much joy as I could. The feminine energy wants to feel. It maybe even wants to feel pain, but allow yourself to feel that in a healthy way, not in a self-sabotaging way by doing things to cause yourself pain and suffering in different ways. Allow yourself to do this in a healthy way and just process your emotions and allow yourself to feel it. And I think something that I used to think is like, maybe liking pain is not a good thing, but the feminine likes all flavors of emotions. Do not shame or judge yourself for liking what you feel. Just allow yourself to feel it, and as it dissolves, you will find healthy ways to express that. And let me see if I missed anything with this point. I believe I got all of it. Oh, so one thing that I actually wrote down, and I thought it was funny, because I feel like a lot of women feel this too, is we want our partners to sit there and listen to us and to validate our feelings, but most of us don't really do that for ourselves. Most of us don't sit there and actually feel our emotions and validate what we're feeling, and we literally analyze. I was gonna say a curse word, but I'm not gonna say that on YouTube. We analyze the blank out of them, like we just don't want to feel them. So how can we expect someone else to sit and hold our emotions, our deep and raw and intense emotions, when we cannot do that for ourselves? How can we do that? It's just not how it works. The deeper you feel your emotions and the deeper you give yourself that space, that safety, the more someone else will be able to do it for you, because you know exactly what you need and you're clear on that. No one else, there are certain things that no one else can give you. You have to give to yourself first. So, and then the next point I have is, actually, let me drink some water because my throat is getting a little dry. Okay, so the next point I have is having a conversation between your inner child, your masculine, and your feminine. So having a conversation between your inner child and your masculine and your feminine just allows for more harmony within yourself, allows you to feel more whole. A lot of the time, it's one of those, there are more. There's also the mean girl. That's what I like to call her. Some of the time, not some of the time. Sometimes one of those energies will be leading the show and will be kind of, how do I say this? Will kind of be overcompensating and just going all in, and not allowing everyone else to have a voice at the table, not allowing anyone else to speak or have their needs met. So let's say that you are overcompensating with your masculine energy, and you're doing this by overworking yourself, you're feeling burned out, you are not allowing your feminine energy to play, you're not allowing her to have time for creativity, you're not allowing your inner child to feel validated, you're not allowing your inner child to play as well. There's a reason that you are using your masculine energy, maybe because it's all you've known, maybe it's because you're trying to protect yourself, maybe you've experienced something in your past, like maybe sexual trauma, maybe physical abuse, maybe verbal abuse, maybe anything that you maybe criticism, something that you've experienced in your past that you felt you put up a wall and you had to protect yourself. You were not allowed to play, you were not allowed to be creative, you were not allowed to relax, you were not allowed to have fun. And so there are ways where you can start speaking. I'm not saying this is a bad thing, by the way. The masculine does this to protect us. So this is a gift. Like for me, when I speak to my masculine, when I was experiencing something like this, I would speak to my masculine and say, thank you so much. The masculine craves appreciation. I would say, thank you so much for protecting me all these years. I don't know if I could have survived without you. Like, I don't know that I could have survived if you did not step up and protect me. So a lot of the time when it's putting up this wall. It's not always a bad thing, but you've just outgrown this way of being. It is no longer necessary because you're an adult and you have learned better ways to deal with those situations. And so there's a more gentle way to have space for that and to have that protection still, because you still need your masculine to take action on the dream life that you want as a feminine woman. You still need your masculine to create that safe space for you, to feel okay, to express your emotions and to set boundaries and to just have fun and to explore new things and to get out of your comfort zone. So it is just about integrating different parts of yourself so that you're able to feel whole. Integrating different parts of yourself so that you're able to kind of switch in between them, like what is necessary in the moment, switching between your masculine and your feminine. You're most likely going to want to stay in your feminine more as a woman in a woman's body, because it just feels better for you. So I would say have conversations, see what needs are not being met from each side. Appreciate each side. What does each side bring to the table? I would say validate your inner child. I would say appreciate your masculine. And I would say pamper and do so much self-care, pour into your feminine energy. And just have a conversation and see what each part of you needs from that. And I even have one, I don't have it for this video, for this topic, your inner mean girl, what she needs to. You can start having a conversation with her as well. Sometimes the inner mean girl is not doing it for no reason. Sometimes there is a reason. There is something that you're not following through on, that you're not, I guess just you're not following through on, and she just kind of like pushes you and kind of like nags at you. But you can have more how do I want to say it, like more, I don't know what the word is, I guess more, I don't want to say civilized, but you can have a more calm conversation and kind of try to befriend her. And so that way you can set certain expectations of yourself that you know you can meet, and build those up as you go, so that you're not constantly being mean to yourself and criticizing and judging yourself, because that is also not going to be very conducive to your feminine energy and being able to feel safe in your body. And let's see what the next point is. Okay, I went over that. Okay, so the next activity. The next point I have is indulging in activities that make you feel sensual and playful as a woman. So pretty much most of these will engage your senses in some way. And this doesn't even have to be like you have to take up an activity. You can engage your senses, and that helps your feminine energy come out to play, because you're using your body to experience everything around you. You can do this when you're cooking, you can do this when you're eating, you can do this while you're walking and looking at nature. You can do this in so many ways. It doesn't have to be like an activity that you take up. But some of the ones I have here are belly dancing, aerial yoga, which is on my list. I'm so excited to try this. Pottery, which I love. I love pottery so much. I feel like I've learned so much from pottery on how to be present and be more in my body and just feel, instead of like trying to analyze and like do things with my head. Sometimes you can just feel everything and go based on what is happening in the present moment, instead of trying to be in your head. And I have finger painting, ice skating. I personally haven't tried finger painting, but I would love to try that. That sounds fun. Actually, maybe I'll try that today. And just put a lot of time into self-care. Pour into yourself. Give yourself, like, let's say a day, actually throughout your life, what I like to do is to romanticize my life. what I like to do is literally light a candle while I'm reading, light a candle while I'm cooking, or while I'm I was gonna say cleaning, but I don't think I actually light candles while I'm cleaning. What I do while I'm cleaning is I dance with music on and I sing my heart out. That's what I do. So do these small things to romanticize your life, to bring a sense of, the word that's coming to me is nourishment, but I don't know if that's the word, but I'll go with it. The word that's coming to me is having a sense of, bringing a sense of nourishment, play, just fun, relaxation. Just the feminine thrives off having fun. And if you do more of this, you will feel more safe in your body. You will feel more taken care of. A lot of women tend to overgive and self-sacrifice at their own expense. And they end up feeling kind of neglecting and resenting people around them, and then also themselves. So a way to allow your feminine energy to come back and to come out to play is by giving to yourself. Do not expect it from other people, because other people treat you how you treat yourself. Other people they take signals and see how you treat yourself, and they treat you back the same way. So treat yourself how you want others to treat you. So take the time to pamper yourself, get your nails done, dance, sing, make everything in your life fun and juicy and delicious, and just allow things to be easy. Things don't have to be hard. You don't have to cook for hours and hate it and not enjoy whatever it is you have to do. There are masculine tasks that we as women need to get done. Maybe as mothers we also need to get done, but they don't have to be done in a masculine, rigid way that does not feel good in your body. You can make it more fun. You can add the music, you can light the candle, you can drink a warm tea. You can make these things so much more fun. So let me see if I went through everything. A few more fun things that I have on my list here, because I love doing this. I actually always love doing this as a little girl. I'm not even a little girl, maybe in high school. I would experiment with new makeup looks and hairstyles, and even my clothing style. I would just go in my closet, put on something random, and then just do a new makeup look that I haven't done before, and then just do a new hairstyle, and then I come out and I'm just oh my god, I feel like a brand new person. But I feel this honestly just helps me be so much more in my feminine energy. And a lot of the time when I did that, I felt like it was the best outfit that came out from that spontaneity. It was the best makeup and it was the best hairstyle. So definitely try that. That is definitely going to help you bring out more of your feminine energy. And the last point that I have here is surround yourself with women who are on their personal development journeys. Surround yourself with conscious women who are also doing their inner work, who are also uplifting one another. Put yourself in a community of like-minded women who uplift each other. This has literally healed my sisterhood wound. It has helped me just feel so inspired, uplifted, cared for. Women, conscious women with each other, it is just a new level of what is the word? I don't even know if I can describe it. It's just a new level of being seen and heard. I don't know, maybe that's what is coming to me right now. It just feels so good for my body and my soul. And I feel as a woman, being in a community like that just helps you elevate to new levels and to see yourself as more capable and to see yourself in a whole new light that maybe you didn't see yourself as before. So I feel being in like feminine energy craves community, it craves sisterhood, it craves connections, it craves relationships. So having some safe space where you can do that is just on a whole other level. It will take your inner work journey to a whole new level. So this is everything that I have for you today. I hope that you found something helpful in this, and that you're able to, honestly, I think one of the most important points of this is to come back to your body and to feel everything that you're feeling in the present moment, and don't try to overanalyze or judge anything or intellectualize anything. Everything is here for you to learn from, to feel. Maybe some things won't make sense. Maybe there are certain things that will be painful to feel, but just know that you're always taken care of and protected by your masculine energy and by God. You're always taken care of, and there is never a time when you are just on your own and that you don't have support. You will always have my support too. Please write in the comments if you have any questions, if anything came up in this video that you found that you maybe have questions about. And yeah, I will leave you with that. I will see you in the next video. Bye.